Hello, welcome to Community Conversations. My name is Mayor Beach Pace, and I'm here today with Amber Davis Ota, a board member with the Westside Queer Resource Center, and we're coming to you from M&M Marketplace. Amber, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So before we begin, I wanted to acknowledge that some things are pretty tough nationally with their current administration policies and the impact that they're having on the LGBTQAI+ community. For example, just a couple weeks ago, 5,000 transgender service members were recently discharged from the military. And yet we're here to celebrate Pride Month, which I think is more important than ever. And people want to feel good. They want to support the people and organizations in the LGBTQAI+ community. And WQRC, the Westside Queer Resource Center, is a part of that. So Amber, what does Pride Month mean to you?
Pride Month is a lot of things to a lot of different people, but I think what really resonates with me is the celebration, celebrating authenticity and the differences that kind of bring us together. Because as you know, the queer community is not a monolith. It's incredibly intersectional, right? And not just in terms of gender identity or sexual orientation, but we span the spectrum of age and class and ability. We're different races and ethnicities and spiritualities. This is a community of incredibly diverse identities. And so Pride Month is this awesome opportunity to come together with a larger community and really celebrate those diverse identities.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm really excited this year because Hillsboro is celebrating Pride at Chute Park. We had to move because we outgrew the old place, which is
it's a good problem to have.
Good problem, exactly. So how involved is the Westside Queer Resource Center in Hillsboro Pride?
We are as involved as we can possibly be. As you know, we're entirely volunteer run. We have volunteers ready to go. You'll find us at the Pride celebration on the 7th. You'll find us at the 5K out of Hidden Creek on the 20th. And then also Hillsboro Hops Pride Night as well on the 24th. Yeah. I'm super excited for all these opportunities in Hillsboro.
Yeah, me too. When I talk to folks who don't live in Hillsboro, they're actually surprised at how many Pride events we have.
Right?
And it's a point of pride for me. So
good.
Yeah. So the Westside Queer Resource Center has been in existence for 6 years.
Yes.
And I'm a founding board member. And I remember the conversations we had just getting it started. And so knowing that it's been going for 6 years now, knowing there's 19 board members right now, that's really exciting for me. And I was wondering, what has it meant to you to have the Westside Queer Resource Center in the community?
Well, as you well know, building community in terms of like this sense of belonging and welcoming is a huge part of the Westside Queer Resource Center. And so our community programming has been a huge part of fostering that sense of welcome. And what started as a handful of gatherings like board game night and crafternoon have really grown into, I think, 15 monthly programs. So every month we've got a full calendar of opportunities for folks in Washington County, in Hillsboro, to come and connect with the queer community in their home community without having to cross the bridges, without having to leave your home community. And that's really important, and that's really special to me. And I'm so happy to be part of it.
I'm happy you're a part of it too. I'm happy it's still going. That was one of the main reasons we started the Westside Queer Resource Center, the founding board members, was because it was really a challenge for people to go from North Plains, Forest Grove, Hillsboro, et cetera, all the way across into Portland. The accessibility just wasn't there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you mentioned welcoming. Who is welcome at the Westside Queer Resource Center?
Is it cliche to say everyone's
welcome?
Yeah. Everyone's welcome. I mentioned earlier that this is an incredibly intersectional community, right? We have a lot of diverse identities. So it's important, and it's something that we're passionate about, to be welcoming to all of these diverse identities. We welcome all ages and races and affinities. Everybody under that queer umbrella is welcome, including the people who love them, their friends,
allies.
family, the allies
Yeah.
too. We welcome and we need those people as well.
And you mentioned that it's an all-volunteer organization.
Yes. Yeah.
How would somebody volunteer with the Westside Queer Resource Center?
So because everything is volunteer run, we're trying to make it as easy as humanly possible
Lovely.
for folks to connect with us. So on our website, under Join Our Team, there's a really quick form, and that really just lets us know what's the best way to reach out to you. What's your preferred methods? Because there are so many opportunities. We don't want to just blast you on on something, but we also have folks come into the office. We have office hours on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and people will drop by and say, how can I help? And I love that too. What a great way to come in and connect with current volunteers and say, what's it like? How can I help?
I love that. So before we go, what else would you want the community to know about the Westside Queer Resource Center?
I mentioned earlier that we have a lot of monthly programming.
That game night,
crafternoons. There's one that is really near and dear to me that I wanted to share with you, and that is our book club. So every month we read a new book, and it's typically literature, nonfiction by diverse authors, but there's also some fiction it's usually fiction, but there is some nonfiction sprinkled in. And that's an important distinction to me, because literature and fiction is it's a gateway. Books are an important gateway to explore and learn and experience the breadth and depth of the human experience. So having people come together on the third Saturday of every month and talk about literature, that's near and dear to my heart.
I love that. That's great. So where would somebody go if they wanted to learn more about the Westside Queer Resource Center?
Yeah, people who are more digital can visit our website,
Okay.
westsideqrc.org.
Okay.
Our email is info@westsideqrc.org.
All right.
Socials, Westside QRC. But also, we love it when people come in to our office. It's 233 Southeast Washington.
233 Southeast Washington. So they could
Right
just
by the
stop
MAC
in.
station. Drop in Monday,
perfect.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Say hi, connect with community resources, or just hang out with some chill volunteers.
I love that. Amber, thanks for coming in today
Thank
and
you
letting
for
us
having
know
me.
about the Westside Queer Resource Center. And thanks to all of you for joining us and listening and learning a little bit more about Hillsboro. Have a great day.